Hey everyone, hope you guys didn't miss me too much. I finally fixed my PC, as you can see. I do have my temps down here. It turns out my CPU was completely fried because I was looking at the wrong temps. I was always looking at my GPU instead of CPU, and yeah, I've really been overloading that thing. So I really need to start paying attention to that and work on the cooling situation, especially right now in the summer. Anyway, I'm sad that I did have one Google CTF challenge recorded before my PC died, but somehow, some way, when I was troubleshooting, I erased the wrong drive. But that's my fault for having it connected. I mean, I guess I didn't really have anything sensitive on there. I mean, like important, just my schoolwork, but it would have been nice to keep that, but yeah, it is what it is. Just happy to be back. Okay, so we're going to be doing Irish name Repo 2. This is going to be a SQL injection. I don't know if I did the first one. Let me just actually... I can just quickly just walk through that one real quick. Super easy. So the challenge is, do you think you can log us in? Try to see if you can log in. Few hints. Okay. So it's just like a list of Irish people. So we are going to want to be trying to log in as admin. Let me clear that out so I don't expose myself. So the first thing I immediately think of when we're thinking SQL injections, hopefully you guys can see my screen, is your simple statement, which is here you want to close out the tag, do an OR, and then set 1 equal to 1. So pretty much what you're doing is you're passing in the username as admin, you're closing out that password statement and saying is it equal 1 to 1, and then we want to put a comment to pretty much just comment everything else out. So this lets us bypass the actual password for the admin user. So if we log in, there's our logged in and there's our flag. So easy enough, right? This one did take me a little bit, but wasn't too bad. So first things first is let's do admin, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. See what happens, right? Oops. If you're curious, what I'm doing right here is just removing the password type tag so that I'm able to see what's in there. If you guys know an easier way around that, feel free to let me know. So let's do the same thing, or 1 equals 1. Comment that out. SQLi detected. So after a bit of troubleshooting, it looks like it's the OR, like typing an OR, that is a no-no. I did try, looking around on Google, trying to find like bypasses to that thing. None of that worked. And actually, let me see if I can pull this up. So let's... Okay. So when I send a request out, I like to look at the network, see what's going on. Maybe I can get something useful on like the cookies, nothing important there, but the request. So we see debug is set equal to 0. So I think, okay, what did I do? Let me open up command prompt, and let's get some curl going, right? So I'm gonna be doing a post request. Oops. I don't know if it needs to be capital, but post, it's in our data, right? So username is gonna equal to admin, and password is gonna equal to, let's do the same thing, right? Another reason why I use curl, actually, let me demonstrate again. So give me a second. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So another reason why I'm using curl here is because when I send the request, well, I don't know if this actually even matters, if I'm being honest. It's probably kind of small. So when I send the request, it adds these plus things. I don't want that. I want to send a clear, space. I don't want plus, none of that. It might mess up the SQL injection. So that's why I'm using curl. It just feels like it'd work better. So let's do the same thing. 1 is equal to 1, and then comments. And let's copy this URL. Oops, something went wrong. What am I missing? Curl x post. I didn't close it out. go. What's going on? Is unknown. Option. Password. It's because I added another one here. Jeez. What is going on? Curl. Post. Data. There we go. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm a little brain dead. Not supposed to put this equal here, just a space. And SQLite detected. So then I thought, well, we have a debug. What if I said debug equal to 1? And it actually returns that for us, so it makes things a little bit clearer. So yeah, as I said, did a lot of testing with the password and stuff. Didn't really get anywhere, so I thought, what if I mess with the username? So what I did was similar to, let me just, so it doesn't cry about SQL being detected, let's just set that equal to 1. Or we could set that equal to, you know, can I subscribe? Question mark. To Raven. And then let's set this one equal to admin, and then what is it called? The quotation, the single quotation, and then let's comment out everything else out. So I press enter. There's our flag. PicoCTF, more SQL please. So how this works is similar to how it worked in the previous challenge where we comment everything out. We're commenting everything out here in the username. So it's searching for admin, and that's it. It just gets rid of everything else. So because typically it is a search based on, you know, the name and the password of those two. If there's a match, then it brings back the result. But here we're just looking for the admin, so we get admin, and we log in as admin. This I think should also work here. I didn't test it, but I wouldn't see why not. Just do admin, that, and then sub please. Boom, there we go. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. Let me just, awesome. Maybe next time I'll do this one. That was kind of interesting, so I'm curious to see how the next one's gonna play out. Never really seen, you know, a challenge where SQL injection is kind of used in the username, but I can see why that, you know, would be useful to know. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe. I really want to do more like actual CTFs. It's just a better learning experience for everyone. If you have any recommendations, please do let me know, and see you next time. Glad to be back.